Yo, it's Vlogzerus and welcome back to another video. Now, I know I haven't been sitting in front of a PC in a while because, you know, I used to have a PC, but now I'm on my laptop, which actually doesn't look too bad, actually. This laptop's a couple years old, so might as well film a video on it. I'm, of course, the headset, because I do not have a microphone and I wish to get one pretty soon, but this is all I have, so bear with me while this is the setup. Now, I'm not sure if you guys know that I do a somewhat of a YouTube video stuff, and I feel as if we gotta do this. I think it's time to get back into the movie reviews. And why not kick off 2023's first big video with some 2022 movies that were released? And, listen, I know the movie industry in 2022, I think has dramatically, dropped in quality. But there were some pretty good ones, and I gotta say that not too drastic of drop, but pretty noticeable, so to speak. But today's video, I think it's special because wait a minute. Okay. So I think it's time we do this. So today's video, I think, is going to be for a good review, is we take a look at Illuminations. Now, before I start the video, I don't want to be like, I'm throwing shade at them. I don't want to be like, trying to cause YouTube drama with reviews, because I think it's time, movie reviews should stay a thing for me. But there is a movie they made in 2021, which released 2 days ago. So it's a year old, actually, now. Their birthday was just 2 days ago, the movie being released. Surprisingly, it has been a year since the movie was released, and I'm actually surprised. Now, I've actually seen reviewers. I actually do want to give a shout out to one of the big ones that I watch. Personally, Saber Spark. I gotta mention him because you know what? He gets the ideas that I really enjoy his video style, but like the animating, a little not much. But yeah, I just want to thank Saber Spark because he fuels my movie reviews. So I just want to thank him. Thank you, Saber Spark. I'm going to obviously link your channel in my description, because honestly, I give credit to you for this review because you've already done this. And so here is my hot take as a small YouTuber. Today's movie is none less than Sing 2. And so let's dive into the deep hypocrisy that has been a year of this movie's release, which actually, surprisingly, made box office. It actually made money. This is surprising because I was kind of shocked the shock value with it, because I was like, wow, made some pretty good money worldwide. And what I'm really most loved about it, and this is just a hot take because honestly, why the hell not? Sing 2's release happened a year ago, 2 days ago. So it released on, I think, the 25th of December of 2021. And now we are December 27th of 2022. It has made I think I'm gonna look this up real quick because I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna tell you guys the world box office hit. So let me get that in a second. Okay, so I got it pulled up here on my phone. But this movie has made an estimate after this year 400 million worldwide box office with a budget of 85 million. That is pretty low when, like, you know, with a budget of 85 million, you know, but it has grossed over 400 million. And to actually bring the shock factor of holy shit, this movie went up in making. The first Sing movie, which was released in 2016, was on a $75 million budget and grossed over 600 million. So they knew what they were doing. And this is honestly, this is okay, this is the first point I want to give to the movie, is they actually somehow made $400 million. That is actually a pretty good, which is surprising to me. And in fact, how they made this was actually insane. You know, movies over $100 million budgets will have to make 500 plus million. I think if it's under 100 million, I think they have to make equivalent, like, I want to say 300 million or 250 million. I'm not sure how the budgeting works on that, but they doubled the profit. And the cast left with a six-figure pay. All of them left with six figures, equivalent to none. But you know, big celebrities equal big pay, and six figures was it's a pretty good amount of money. We're talking upwards of millions actually paid to these guys, surprisingly. And so, which is where the first saga of it is my hot take on it. The movie was, how do I put this lightly? How do I put this lightly without causing drama? It was a meh. It was meh. Script was decent, but meh. Voice acting, and honestly, if you are big celebrities getting paid to do lower budgeted in movies, which is surprising to the fact, you could have put some time into it. I gotta say that this movie could have waited almost another year, because honestly, there's no way they're gonna get a third one. And in my opinion, you know, my opinion doesn't matter, but you know what? Listen, if you're gonna make a movie with an $85 million budget and bring back double the profit, you did something good. And honestly, that deserves another movie, but I don't think so. It really doesn't deserve another movie, in my opinion. I think it should just stop at the second one. But, you know, to tell their own, whatever your opinion is, I think, honestly, they doubled their box office, which deserves a sequel, another one. But let's be honest, do they really deserve another sequel? Actually, no, wait. Would it be a prequel? I don't know. I think it would be their prequel. So, in all honesty, they just need to end at the second one because it was not all that great as proclaimed. So I'll see you in the next part. Okay. How do I struggle with the fact of this next part, which is going over the cast and really honestly, and just taking a look at the cast, because the cast list choicing was surprisingly pretty good. big celebrities. Um, as I mentioned before, low end budget, but pretty reputable celebrities. Matthew McConaughey, honestly, you know what? Top tier, pretty mid in the movie, but pretty top tier voice actor and actor, I believe. Pretty well. Um, Scarlett Johansson. Oh, for the love of God! If I mention her name, Disney, do not sue me, please, because she. I'm not gonna mention that because honestly, it's done and dusted. But her in the Marvel universe or the DC universe, as Black Widow, honestly, pretty top tier shit. And I gotta say, her voice acting, was surprising to hear. I mean, let's be honest, it was surprising, not enjoyable, because let's be honest, it wasn't enjoyable. But it was decent, I should say. Which shouts just, I don't know, not really my type, But the next person, and good honest to God, Nick Kroll. Oh my boy, Nick Kroll. Honestly, listen, a lead on Big Mouth, a person who I think is a co-writer or person that developed Big Mouth. He could do a lot of cool shit with his voice. He's been in some stuff, but he could do a lot of shit with his voice. And I will tell you, that man, he can do a lot of shit with his voice. And honest to God, that right there, I think personally, that really takes the cake. Because, okay, listen, if you're watching the movie just because Nick Kroll's in it, because downright horrendous, and I mean downright bad, like if you're a person that's downright bad, Nick Kroll's your go-to guy, because good lord, his voice is honestly immaculate, and he can really do a lot of cool shit. So honestly, Nick Kroll, you don't deserve flack. You deserve a god tier praise. Voice acting on the movie, but the voice, German voice, I believe, yes. Just what brings it home. Obviously, going through male actors and female actors, but voice actors, I should say. Oh man. Honestly, with this next one, which if you already guessed my voice, the next one, makes me want to punch the computer screen. Let's just say that, listen, you got a person, right? And the person you pay is what really drives it home. But the person you choose is really going to have the effect on it. That's how movies work. You pay a person that can do it pretty good and hit it home run, but you pay Halsey. You paid her for her voice. Listen, her music, I can't stress it enough. Her music's good. Don't get me wrong, her music is really good. But the voice, Jesus, it pins and needles, people. Not a fan, man. Not a fucking fan. But yeah, I gotta give her some credit though. She really did do honestly, what did the movie serve as a purpose anyway? You know what? There's no fucking flack. You know, I can say all this good shit about the voice actors, but the movie plotline, oh, that's where this review takes the sweet hit of death right here. Okay, you ready? The plot is reused. When I mention the word reused, it is not a plot that is new. The plot is a reused, rehashed idea. Honestly, Illuminations, you couldn't come up with something better? Now listen, I've seen Illuminations and I can take down videos. So listen, if this video gets taken down, I'm sorry. But listen, okay, your company is not all bad, but we got to talk about why you reused Sing 1's plotline and rehashed it new. Like, I get you upped the budget maybe $10 million. Okay? But I think you were really just paying some new people. Honestly, if you really look at it, the budgeting of it, maybe you're paying for the new software to make the animation, but let's be real. You had to pay the actors, the new ones, honestly. But when a movie budget is $10 more million than the other one, you kind of think, oh shit, that's a little skeptical. That's a little skeptical. Not gonna lie, that's a little. It's a little skeptical when you really think about it. Like, yo, I'm getting mad at a kids movie. No, look, I watched it to make a review. But if you see on my channel, I couldn't do reviews because I had to take care of shit. So let's be real. Sing 2 was downright, and I'm gonna say this, the plot was terrible. Too many, oh, I knew this was gonna happen. Oh, I knew this was gonna happen. Too many, oh, you already know what it is. You know, it's like, you instantly watch it for like 5 minutes, you already can see where it goes downhill. And I don't like watching a movie where it's like, oh, plot twist. And then, oh, you already know what's gonna happen next scene, so why the fuck did you pay $20 a ticket? Why would you spend $20 a ticket when you can go watch a movie that is better, an action film where it's simultaneously secret plots that honestly make the movie better? Not just, oh, I already knew this was going to happen because of this and this and that. Look, honestly, no shame, Illuminations. I get you wanted to get a sequel. I get people were like, oh, yeah. How many people really actually wanted a sequel? Let's be framed, because let's be for real. Who wanted a sequel of Sing? Who wanted it? I mean, now listen, can't go wrong. The first one actually was way more enjoyable than the second one. Like, let's just be for real that the first one is more enjoyable because, listen. Just listen. They did something right. They hit it right with the first movie. And honestly, that should have just stopped it there. Because, you know, you can't really say the ending of Sing 1 was a cliffhanger. Like, you already knew, okay? But, you know, to go and make a sequel that's... I'm sorry, but... as God is my word, the sequel is way more horrendous than... the sequel's way more horrendous than the first one. I mean, honest to God, it's way more horrendous than the second one. And let's just be for real, people. You paid $20 or whatever the ticket price is nowadays. You paid it to go see something that, honestly, you should have just switched your ticket mid-movie. I mean, should have just switched it. To be honest, should have just walked in and switched it. Because, look, let's be for real. Okay? Meh voice acting. The plot was honestly just not enjoyable. And then you paid money to go see it, and then it feels like you wasted money to go see something that's honestly, one, not enjoyable. Two, it's just downright reused, rehashed idea. You paid ridiculous amounts of money, but yet you took your kids to see it, and you know, I can't blame you, because you know what? Whatever. That's on you, guys. That's on you. You wanted to take your kids to see it, that's on you, because you know why? Because people have the free will to do what they fucking please. Okay? The free will to do what they fucking please. And on this channel, I have the right to do what I fucking will and write what I do to please. And you know what? Honestly, my reviews are solely aimed not to target or harass people, but to criticize a point where a movie didn't need a sequel. Or to begin with. Okay? Let's just be for real. Plot was terrible. The voice acting was meh. The only reason someone's gonna go to watch it is because, oh my god, Matthew McConaughey was in another movie. And do I dare mention the other movie? Probably not, because it's not an appropriate film to be showing, you know, people. But look, listen, let's be frank here. Okay. The only selling point, the only drive of force that people really went to see it was because, you know, there's a sense of eerie feeling. Okay, and what do I mean by that? Well, let me quickly tell you after this. Look, okay guys, listen, just hear me out. Okay? Look. When a movie so nonsensical, so bad in a sense, has got to have in a fucking movie some dark, eerie shit. Okay? This is where you're like trying to save yourself at this point by trying to add this dark, eerie feeling to it. Listen, now, no shade though, Bobby Cannavale. Okay, you've really got to step more up. Okay, your roles in mafia movies and films, holy, just really fucking good, man. Really fucking good. But to have the dark sense of eerie feeling, look, listen, anyone that's older watching that movie could really understand there's two things of what that movie makes you really question. One, your fucking life. Two, mental manipulation and mental abuse. Listen, Jesse, that's gonna go into a dark ass topic. You know, are you sure YouTube's gonna allow this? You sure Illumination's really gonna push the cake on this on your channel? Probably. Accusing their movie of bullshit accusations, but listen. You can get context clues, dude, through the movie, and you can understand where they were going with it. I mean, listen, Bobby Cannavale, you did more voice acting than I think your voice acting lines were more driven and just honestly better than the rest of the cast, to be honest. And they made your character, surprisingly, a dick. And you know what? I liked it. I liked it. His character was a dick. You know what's funny? Just look. When you have a plot line that needs to actually have some nonsensical fucking manipulation tactic, yeah, I honestly say. And now I'm not gonna mention the character names because honestly, you guys can look them up for yourself. Okay, and look up the voice actors. You obviously know what I'm talking about right now. Okay, but listen, when you have a nonsensical plotline, people, you take it. You have to add some dark shit to it, and there was a dark, eerie fucking feeling to it. And all in all, I mean, honestly, the movie was really. Look, by the roll ending credits, I was like, this is just bullshit. I spent money to watch this crap, and you know what? Honestly, and downright, you know, look, Illumination Studios, this is no shade. I'm just making a bullshit review because honestly, I gotta hit the point here. The movie plotline was terrible. Honestly, look, you can take this review however you want, but this is not bashing people. I don't bash the creative designers, and they did some pretty good work. I'm not gonna lie, they did some pretty good work. But you gotta remember, the storyboard artist, I don't know who the fuck created this. But listen, if you're going to create a movie, you gotta have some actual plot sense, people. And that's coming from me. I write Wattpad stories, okay? And one of my friends, who may actually be a subscriber of this channel, next of 10, listen to what I gotta say, people. When you have something and you want to do it, you want to be ambitious, you want to write, you want to create a script, a movie, you want to do this, you want to break away the movie scene, make sure your story is original and don't do a carbon copy of a plot line that really just had no sense to begin with. And yeah, this is the hot take review, I should say, of Sing 2, made by Illumination Studios. Now listen, I want to say foremost that I want to say before this video ends, I want to say that warning, this video has contained some shit that may be criticism. And listen, to Illumination Studios, I do not bash you for making this movie. I do not wish to draw attention to you. I never wish to draw attention to you. But this is just a comical review. Okay? This is comedic to me. Okay? And listen. Listen. Just hear me out. Now I'm gonna talk like this because it's the end of the video. And what I gotta say about, you know, the movie, and there's some good points to it. The voice acting is meh, but listen, you got good fucking voice actors from real other shit, you know, and there's really nothing wrong with that. It's just the movie plot and the whole story. So yeah, that's it, guys. Take this video as you want, because warning. Because listen, take this review how you want. This is not to aim hate at Illumination Studios. I do not wish to hate them. Listen, they could keep making their movies, and honestly, pretty good stuff. They could keep making whatever they please. It's their mission to get money. That's basically it. That's what making a movie is. Get money. Get rich. Okay? Do what you guys want with this review. Make sure you guys comment, like, and subscribe. And remember, Vlogs Are Us is always keeping on with vlogging. Okay? I will never stop saying that quote because that has been a quote since 2017, people. And if you actually go and read the community post, guys, I will post updates on here. So, this has been Vlogs Are Us' hot take on Sing 2 movie review by Illumination Studios. Do not wish to bash him. Do not send hate to them. Do not go and comment hate on any reviews. I also want to thank Saberspark because downright his videos are pretty good. And listen, your Sing 2 review, I loved it. I want to say that. I will link your channel in the description. And yeah, so that's wrap, guys. Remember, guys, keep vlogging because remember, movie reviews are coming back officially. And this is just it. So, remember, guys, like a sub. Because, downright, we know you love you. And I love you too. Okay? Peace.